Yo, what's up everybody? As you can see, we are sitting in Lumbridge with a fresh account. I wanted to start a little side project away from my RuneScape 3 Iron Man, and don't worry, I'm not going to stop playing that. After some thought, I decided that I wanted to start a new old school Iron Man. This is because I have not played old school for almost 2 whole years. And there's tons of new content that I want to address and get into. What I am going to do is just play casually, and I'm gonna have to member up my account, and then we're gonna start doing some thieving like right away. So I hope you guys stick with me through this series, and I hope you enjoy just as much as you enjoy the RuneScape 3 content. Okay, so we actually do have to change up our plan a little bit. I did become a member, but the reason we are changing up our plan is, if you haven't noticed, we did make a group Iron Man, and it is a hardcore. So I don't want to just suicide by thieving. We're gonna have to go get some food before we can work on thieving. And one thing I did notice right away, it used to be 5 fishing for sardine. It is no longer 5 fishing. You can now do that at 1 fishing. So what I might do is just go do chef's assistant real quick, get some free free cooking experience. Then we're gonna go fish some shrimp. I don't know how to make money aside from thieving early game to get fishing bait. I did unfortunately have to just make a second account and put that in the group Iron Man just because nobody else was on Tutorial Island that didn't have a group or that was interested in being in a group. So at any point, if any of my viewers do wish to make a group Iron Man with me, you are definitely welcome in here. I'm not going to try to stay hardcore. That's just to see how long I could make it without dying, because I don't really care about the hardcore status. I know a lot of people do, but yeah, I don't really care about that. So if you are interested in ever joining, go ahead and let me know and I can send you an invite. Okay, and here is the first quest completion. 300 cooking experience, bringing us to level 5. That is the requirement for herring. Oh, and sardine also a level 1 cooking requirement. Other than that, I don't think any other quest will help us at the moment. I know fishing contest is insanely good for fishing experience, but I think you need a fishing level for that. Let's see. Only 10 fishing. So we could do that in theory. See, I don't even know what this guppy is. I don't know. If we did do that, we could... Yeah. All right, let's get 10 fishing. We're just going to do that with shrimps. We got the net in our inventory. I'm going to go ahead and get my axe and my tinderbox. I'm not sure if there's a fire near the fishing spot up there, but we can put that on, tinderbox, put the coins away. We're going to go get ourselves some fishing levels. Then as soon as we hit 10, we'll go do the quest fishing contest, and then we'll have access to plenty of food so we can start our pickpocketing journey. First inventory of fish down, awarding us with 4 fishing. Unfortunately, I do not see any trees near me in this area. Oh, there's one right there. Just kidding. Forget what I said before. I'm going to go ahead and cook all these. Actually, I'm not going to cook these with a fire because I think you have a higher success rate cooking them if you use them on a range. So we're not that far from a range. Let's just go ahead and cook them right here. I really don't think saving shrimps is that essential since we're going to have better food like pretty soon. So I'm probably just going to drop all these. Let's see what cooking level we get with a full inventory of shrimp. And are we going to get 9? We do. 9 cooking. Very nice. Go ahead and do this all the way up to 10 fishing and I'll show you the results. And it looks like 10 fishing is going to end us off at 16 cooking. Now we can head on over to Piers Village and start the fishing quest. Also, I didn't really think about it. Feathers cost money too, so I should have kept more than 1 inventory of shrimps because we're gonna have to get starter cash somehow. I guess we could go do the stronghold. That's a good source of 10k anyway. I don't know. Let's go ahead and go do this quest and see what happens next. We did make a quick detour to get some agility levels since we are going right past it. And here's the first collection log on the account. That's gonna be the Mark of Grace. Let's see this. Oh, I guess we didn't get a pop-up unfortunately, but we got a Mark of Grace. And there is our 20 agility, 38 laps later. I'm going to, every 30 minutes that I remember, pick up some free mind runes and air runes to get our magic level up. But right now, since we are done with our agility, we are going to run over to the fishing shop in Port Sarim, get that fishing rod, and continue on the fishing contest. 20 agility is the requirement for the Alcarid rooftop as well, so later on, we will go over there and get 30 agility. Look at all these music tracks, dang. I also figured out why we didn't get that pop-up, there is a setting inside our menu here that I did turn on. So now next time we do get a collection log, right there, new edition pop-up. That's something to look forward to because I've never had that before. On that note, we will see you over at the Dwarf. Oh, and actually taking a look at it, only 200 coins for a feather pack, which gives us 100 feathers, so that's not bad at all. Yeah, that'll get us going fairly easy. Awesome. Ooh, that was very, very scary doing that. I got hit a 7. I came in with like 8 food, used all of it, and I got a genie event right in the middle of it. Holy cow, that was that was very stressful. We got it done though. And for that, since everything else is level 1, I think I'm just gonna throw that straight into agility for that 200 experience. Very nice. It is really good that I kept some of these shrimps because I forgot how dangerous this game is at a low level. Everything is trying to hurt me. All I want to do is do some quests. I'm getting bitten by wolves and dogs, hit by muggers. Jeez. And here we are turning in this trophy to this little dwarf. That should be 2437 fishing experience, which brings us to level 18. Fantastic. Okay, there's a couple other things I want to do while I'm in this area. I do want to go do Monk's Friend for some woodcutting experience, as well as Murder Mystery for some crafting experience. Both quests are fairly simple. One thing that I did forget to do is grab the jug in the kitchen in the Lumbridge Castle, but we can go over to Port Khazard down here. Yeah, all the way down here. Kind of sort of by where we start Monk's Friend. And they sell jugs over at the charter ship, so we should still be alright. This quest helper plugin on RuneLite also makes this questing so brain dead. Literally, you don't have to do anything except for follow arrows. It is not like that in RuneScape 3. It is lots of reading in RuneScape 3, so it's kind of nice, but at the same time, it does kind of take away the point of quests. However, in my case, where I've done these quests, you know, good 10, 20 times, way too many times to count. So it does benefit me where I can just point and click. And here is yet another quest down, number 3, 1400 crafting experience, bringing us to 11, which allows us to instantly make bowstring and some leather vambraces. Neat. Let's head on over and do Monk's Friend. Oh shoot, I didn't even notice the 2,000 coins that we got for that. That's huge. Our cash stack was literally 4 GP. I had to thieve some men to get enough for a rope. I just bought some provisions in the store when I was picking up a pot, just to make sure that, you know, we don't need something and have to go get something from somewhere else. Ooh, here we go. And we also get the first law runes on the account. I forgot about that as a reward, but we should be getting like 10, as well as 2,400 woodcutting experience after we get done partying here. Come on, slackers, let's go. 2,000. Okay, so that's 13 woodcutting. We can instantly use steel and black, and I don't think we have any way of getting a black axe because, as I said before, we are not going to do any clue scrolls because I'm pretty sure that when you first make an account, you don't get uniques for 10 hours. Pretty pointless to open a casket when I can't get a unique, don't you think? Okay, after doing a little bit of reading on the wiki, that's 10 hours of in-game time only accounts for beginner uniques. It does not count toward easy uniques. If we do manage to get any easy clue scrolls, we will actually open those up, and we have potential there. I'm going to start the X marks the spot quest and rune mysteries, and I'm going to buy a steel axe over here first and foremost, since we can actually use that. Hello, Bob. Buy my axe and sell me yours, please. Thank you very much. Then we are going to go over buy a fly fishing rod and some feathers for trout, which we can actually fish right over here. Let's see. Yep, right there. 20. Oh, nope. We need 20. So we actually have to get a couple more fishing levels before we can make that happen. But we're going to go ahead and do X marks the spot. Ooh, right. I did forget that there was log spawns up here in the castle as well. I'm going to quickly grab an inventory of these or so, and then I'm going to just fire make up until 15 fire making, so then we can burn oak logs. And then when I woodcut for fletching, I don't have to worry about this level. I'm not sure how many logs it'll take to get up to 15. Probably close to 100 actually. It's like 25 experience per log, and it's roughly 2,500 experience to get to level 15. So, oh, it's 40. Okay, so that's not going to take too long. Awesome. We will see you with those gains. Here is our third random event of the account, and it is an Evil Bob random, which should grant us some fishing experience, which should put us at 19 fishing. Very nice. Almost 20 fishing, and then 15 fire making as well. Oh, big gains there. I can't believe believe we're that close to 20 fishing already too. That's insane. And here's the completion of X marks the spot. Nice little antique lamp there. Not sure what we're going to use that in. I'm going to wait to use that for a little while. While we are this close to Falador, I'm going to walk over there and start the Knight's Sword, because that is like the best starting quest. Instantly gets you like 29 smithing, which is just insane. Skip all the early game smithing. And never say no to that. And you see, this is what I'm talking about. I just walking and I get stabbed by swords and bitten by stuff. And this is so dangerous. It's so dangerous. Gosh, dang. These guards doing just standing here. Do your duty. Protect me. Before I go back to the eastern section of Gielinor, however, I do want to do one more thing over here. That being Sea Slug. Because that gives us more fishing experience. And it'll definitely get us above the level that we need to fish trout. Also, as you see, there is a plank spawn right here. Now, I did do this early game construction training method by collecting these planks here. I'm going to get about 200 of them. I think that should be plenty to get us to where we need to be, or in order to use oak planks anyway. Then I'm going to go do Sea Slug. So I'll be here for a while, since there's only 2 per world. It's worth it in the end, though. So I did manage to collect 227 planks over at Port Khazard. What I want to do now is get the 5 thieving, so while I'm this close to Artie, I can go thieve some cakes. And there's a couple tasks that I can do whilst I'm there as well. I know selling the silk to the silk salesman near the silk stall. Wow, say that 5 times fast. Jeez. That's a achievement diary, and I'm not sure if we have everything that it takes to get the easy Artie cloak. Okay, so we have to do Rune Mysteries first and then Biohazard. Biohazard should not be that hard. Maybe we'll knock that out quickly as well. There's just so much to do beginning of the game, and I'm not sure what I want to do first. Seems like I keep getting distracted and doing side tasks, but I always forget about cakes too. That is such great food, and we can bank the bread and the cakes and have all that stuff for thieving. So we don't even need to do fishing, actually. But we still are, because obviously having higher tier food is always better. So after 5 thieving, we will then do Sea Slug, which should be a fairly simple quest. I don't believe there's any combat or anything in that quest. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing. What is this? Another fishing one? That's going to put us straight to 20, maybe even 21 fishing. Let's see what we get to. Little trick I learned from one of the YouTubers I was watching. I can't remember which one, but if you right click the scene that it shows when you're talking to the lady and just click walk here after the scene finishes, you know exactly which fishing spot to go to. Pro tip right there. 21, just like I predicted. Perfect.